Just waiting for it to confirm that we are live. Excuse me. Yeah, and I'm just going to check to see if the comments work. So I think they're working. So a very warm welcome to my live. Today is Wednesday, I believe. I think it is. I've completely lost track of the day of the week. So today is a Wednesday, and it's called Fairy Wednesday. And normally I wear green, and I was wearing green earlier, but I'm a bit of a mess eater. So I've gone for purple, which is connection with indigo and violet. So I'm connecting with the spirit. So what am I doing today? Well, if anyone joins me, I will be doing some readings. Now, the cards I would be doing from, because it is Fairy Wednesday, why is it called Fairy Wednesday? Because Wednesday is the holy day of fairies, and we honour them with anything with the fairies. Fairies are earth angels, so they are spiritual in nature and they help us, but they help us with like material things, but they're all with the magic and mystery and things. And I had a dream, I believed, I took action, and I achieved. And 3 years ago I had my elemental fairy affirmation cards which came out, and it was like, oh yeah, oh, clunk there, nearly missed the table. And I dreamed, I believed, like I said, I took action and I achieved, and I created this deck, the elemental fairy affirmation cards, and I was really pleased with them. And what it is, it's connecting with the 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water and spirit. Now with astrology it connects with earth, air, fire and water, or the like the fire signs, the water signs, air signs and earth signs. And in the book, Luna, let me get my book. As you see, I wasn't really a very good brownie because I wasn't prepared. Lunar Reflections, because I do talk about the different zodiac signs and whether they are fire sign or earth sign, etc., how you can connect with the zodiac signs, etc., and of course all the lunar signs connecting with it as well. And so this is it doesn't talk very much, it doesn't really talk about earth, air, fire, water per se in depth. It just tells you what star sign is aligned to which thing. So like I said, Aries is fire. So yeah, Cancer is water, Pisces is water. My brain isn't working today, whatever. Hello Emma. So what I'm doing is, I had a dream, I believe, I actioned and achieved, and this was 3 years ago, my elemental fairy affirmation cards, where I connected with the 5 elemental fairies: earth, air, fire, water, spirit, and I downloaded, for, well, I've downloaded quite a load, but I downloaded messages, 8 messages for each sign. And today what I plan to do, because it is Fairy Wednesday, and because I dreamed, I believe, I actioned, I achieved, and I just want to say to people that whatever you want and you put out, you can achieve. And if you read my book, here we are, Did You Make Your Bed? The Art of Action to Manifest Your Dream Life. It talks about how you can manifest things. It talks about what happens, why your manifestation isn't working, your mindset and the words you use, and how you can flip it and manifest. And at the end of each chapter there are some little exercises for you to do to perfect your art of manifesting. And I did this and I created this, and as I said, this was meant to be my first book. Was meant to be, but I thought, I know, I'll do this, and I was practicing, and I just went, well, I'll see how you upload it, you know, before I go press the button. And it decided to upload this because this was going to be my second book, but it swapped around. Universe had different ideas. So I dreamed, I believed, I actioned and I achieved, did a lot of work and etc. like that. And like I said, it takes action. It's no good saying, oh, I want the perfect partner to come, and you sit there on your ass on the couch. And unless, you know, your doorbell, unless it is your Amazon delivery guy, or if it is, or other delivery guys, or if it's the postman or the milkman, very rarely will they come knocking on your door. You actually have to go out and meet them, or, you know, if you go on Tinder, you actually have to do the swiping left or swiping right or whatever it is. I don't know. If you want to find someone on eHarmony, other sites available, you have to enter in your details and press that and go out and talk to people. So you have to do action. Everything that you want, you have to take action. If you just sit there whinging and moaning, oh, my life is there, my life is boring, or I don't like the job, we all have a choice in life. we have a choice. We can choose to like it, lump it, leave it, or do something about it. And some people like to lump it because some people like to whinge and moan and play the part of the victim. And even when you point out, they go, no, I'm not the victim. Oh, I'm not. And I go, well, if you don't like it, change it. Otherwise, stop whinging, because the more you complain about it, the more the universe is hearing. And what you put out, the universe will come back. And if you're in the Wiccan or the pagan side of things, or the woo-woo side, you know what you put out will come back threefold. So yeah, so today, as it's a Fairy Wednesday, I will be doing readings. So if you would like to have a reading tonight, let me know. If you want to have a choice, you can. I did it like this the other day. And as I said, I've got five types. So there's Earth, which connects to all our material needs. There is water, which connects to our emotional needs. There is air, which is all about our thoughts, our ideas, our conscious and subconscious ideas. So there's your air. And then there's fire, which is all about our passion, what we love doing. If you're doing something and it's boring, then there's no passion in it. You know, like I say to people, and they say to me, oh, I went on holiday, I sat on by the beach and it was so boring. And I go, well, get off the beach and go and do something on your holiday, because it's boring because you're doing something that you don't enjoy. So swap it. So fire is all about your passion. Of course, spirit is connecting to your spirit world. So if you would like a card today, let me know which you would like: earth, air, fire, water, or spirit. And I'm going to babble on until people join me. If you think of anyone who may want a card, tag them in. Otherwise, what I will do is, while I'm waiting for people, I'm going to take one from spirit. So if anyone watches this back, hashtag replay, if you want, at least then you'll get a card read to you. So while we're waiting for anyone to join on or to come on and say, hello, I'm here, I would love a reading. Emma, I don't know whether Emma's popped on or popped off again. And if you want to come on, so I'm going to do a card, and this is from the spirits. So there's 8 cards here. These cards made the top 10 Amazon sales list, and they're actually no longer available on Amazon. We've sold out. You can only purchase them on my website, www.julie-sian.co.uk. So, of course, my book will be available only on Amazon at the moment. I am looking at other platforms where I can sell it, but that will be done at a later date. But at the moment, it's only available on Amazon, and it will be available on Kindle download, hard copy, and paperback. So let's do a card. Let's do a spirit card first. So in case anyone comes on and wonder what I'm doing. So the first card I'm going to pull is Spirit. I live in balance with my mind, body, and spirit. I live in balance with my mind, body, and spirit. Are you? Are you living in balance with your mind, body, and spirit? And if not, what are you going to do about it? If you're unhappy, your mind, your mental, what are you going to do to make yourself feel happy? Your body, is it full of aches and pains, or you think you're overweight or you're underweight or whatever? What are you going to do about your body? Are you going to make sure you get enough sleep? Are you going to drink enough water? Or are you going to do some exercise? What is it that you want to do? And what about your spirit? What brings you joy, peace and happiness? What is your spirit? You know, are you working with connection with your spirit? Your spirit, is it making happy? Is your vibration low or high? How are you doing? Because if you're feeling you're in a low vibration, what can you shift it? What can you do to bring in balance? Usually when you bring in balance is you're releasing the negative to raise you up into balance. So that's the spirit card. I live in balance with my mind, body and spirit. So I'm just going to type that in while I'm waiting for anyone else to join if they want cards. So I'm going to put spirit. I don't know what flashed up then. I live in balance with my mind, body and spirit. So that's the card Spirit. So if anyone comes on and they would like a card, let me know. So I will do up. If no one else joins, I will just do these 5 ones. So that's Spirit. So let's do Earth. So if anyone comes on and they fancy one, they can have whichever card they want. But while I'm waiting for anyone to join me, by the way, with the launch on Saturday with my book, hello Joe Dudley, how are you? How are you doing? lovely for you to join. If you want to have a card today, tell me earth, air, fire, water or spirit. I'm just going to do a collective card for the earth at the moment. Join my Facebook group, Lunar Reflections, because the book is out on Saturday. So let's do a collective earth card. And the collective earth card, so if you would like a card, Joe, lovely that you're joining me in this long time no speak. Let me know whether you want earth, air, fire, water or spirit. I deserve to be healthy and feel good. I remain grounded and present in this moment. There we go. So it's interesting with this one, with this card, because we've just been talking about what was the one we had? I am in tune with the. Oh no, I can't remember what it was now. The spirits. I live in balance with my mind, body, and spirit. That was the spirit card. And I was saying about, you know, if you're not feeling busy, I'm not doing too bad. I know I've been very quiet on social media, but I'm recovering from radio. Yes, I was going to ask you how that went, and I hope you're on the mend. We can have a private chat later, but hopefully you're on your mend. Yes. So this was talking about your body, and this one is I deserve to be healthy and feel good. Yes, you do deserve to be healthy. You do deserve to feel good, and that feeling good is whether you're feeling good in your body, physically or mentally. You do deserve. And I remain grounded and present in the moment. And yes, because we only ever have the here and now moment. That's all we ever have. And if you're not feeling good in this now moment, what can you do to bring yourself back into balance? What is that's not making you feel grounded? Why aren't you in this moment? Are you always away with the fairies? Well, it is Fairy Wednesday. And it's okay to be thinking of the future. It's okay to think about the past, but it's no good constantly referring to the past and allowing it to control you, because we have a choice. And it's okay to go, this is what I want in the future. And then it's like, right, what can I do in this here and now to manifest my future? If you want to win a lottery ticket, which has been called, say the lottery is on Saturday, and you go, I'm going to imagine myself winning on Saturday, but unless you don't buy that lottery ticket, which is in your here and now moment, you won't be, if you have a chance, going to have a card, please. Yes, of course, you can actually you have to buy the ticket to be in it on Saturday. So, you know, what action? Well, I'm going to action that ticket of buying the lottery ticket today, so I'm in it to win it. Yes, of course, Emma. So, yes, well, I'm sending lots of healing and everything. So, Emma, earth, air, fire, water or spirit? We're connecting with the elemental fairies today. So let me know, because I've just done 2 cards for the collective while I was waiting for people to join. And thank you, Emma, for joining. How are you? So, Joe, I would love to do a card for you. So, Joe, if you ever, you know I'm here anytime you want to chat. Anytime you want to chat, you know I'm here. Trouble is, when people chat with me, we chat for about an hour, to put a long time aside. So yeah, so Emma, earth, air, fire, water or spirit. And anyone who joins, I would like to know earth, air, fire, water or spirit. Otherwise, because I've just done a spirit and earth one for things. So let me know, Emma, if you're able to. Earth, air, fire, water or spirit. Hi, Jem! Yes, I'm very well. How are you, my darling? Whatever you like to choose. Okay, well, Emma, I'm going to go with air. I'm going to go with air. How are you, my lovely Gem? Thank you. I'm very well, thank you. So, Emma, I am going to go with air. I'm going to go with Emma, air, because it's our thoughts. It's our thoughts that often hold us back. Our thoughts that go, oh, I don't know, I doubt it. You know that little voice inside our head, not the, you know, that voice, the voice that you go, oh, I don't know, should I do? I'm the one you talk to all the time. I mean, I do have voices in my head, which is like my spirits and my angels and my guides talking to me, and those are all right. But let's do an air card. Air is all about our thoughts and the illusions or whatever. So, Emma, I hope you're well, and thank you. Right, Emma, air. I'm going to write this out for you. Oh, I like this. Only... Right, this is your card, Emma, so So this is yours. I only think loving thoughts and only speak kind-hearted words. Yeah, how many times we stand in the mirror in the morning going, God, you look awful. Oh my goodness. Nice, have you back. Yeah, it's nice to have Jem back. I only think loving thoughts and only speak. How often do we say nice things to ourselves? You know, in the mornings we don't go, oh God, you look awful. Look at those bad bags. Look at that. Look at this. Da 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 da. And then you wonder why the rest of the day is shite. But if you start in the morning, and I do this occasionally, and I stand in the mirror. Now I do occasionally do it I do it when I'm cleaning my teeth, but I think it because we speak out loud when you're cleaning your teeth. Toothpaste goes everywhere, and I go, "Oh, you're so gorgeous! Oh, you're amazing! You are fantastic! You are brilliant! You're looking fab today!" Even if I don't really think it. But because I'm saying today is great, I look fab, I'm awesome, and I say that first thing in the morning. And I find that because it raises your thing. And I'm telling myself, how many times have you done something and go, oh, would you do that, you stupid prat? I'm always doing that. Oh, you stupid idiot. And then it's like, no, I'm not an idiot. And I'm not stupid. I'm definitely not stupid. I may have failed my A-level maths, but I got distinction in all my manicures, pedicures. I'm a Reiki master. I mean, I wouldn't be a Reiki master if I was stupid or idiot. So what words do you say to yourself? I only think loving thoughts and only speak kind-hearted words. Do you say it? And do you gossip about people and slag people off? And that doesn't matter whether it's a friend or a pop star or hi Sammy. If you have someone in the news and you go, oh, look at that celebrity, da 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 da, you're slagging off. That is low energy. Just, you know, if you remember that line in Bambi where Thumper is told by his mother, if you don't say anything nice, or Thumper says, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Okay, remember Thumper? If you ever watch Bambi, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So start talking nice things to yourself. Start saying lovely things to yourself to raise your vibration. So I challenge you, Emma, for the next 7 days, and that's a big challenge, every morning when you're in the bathroom and you look in your mirror and when you're cleaning your teeth, and like I said, you might not want to say it out loud because it's about, and just say to yourself, you are gorgeous, you're amazing, you're fantastic, you're brilliant. And just say that for the next 7 days and see how you feel. So there you go. So if you want a card like Emma, let me know. Earth, air, fire, water or spirit. Jem says spirit. Jem says spirit. I love that. So yeah. Hello Jeanette, how are the doggies? And I'm sorry you went past the other day. So, and hi Sammy, you're welcome. I will do. Yeah, I'm challenged. I do challenge people. I do. So this is Jem. And how are you, my beautiful Jem? Long time no speak. Absolutely. It's lovely. Thank you for joining me. So spirit is, oh! So I'm just going to write this out, if you don't mind, and then you can read it out. I am here for a reason, and that reason is clear to me now. Now, you might think to yourself, Jem, what does that mean? I am here for a reason, that reason is clear to me. And people go, why am I here? You are here to learn certain life lessons. And then once you've learned these life lessons, once you learn those life lessons, you can either learn and go, I ain't going to do it anymore. You can pass those lessons to other people, which I do when I go, oh, you know, I did this and I learned this and I suggest I wouldn't do that, blah, 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 blah. Not the thing, because, you know, life lessons. Or you have something, an experience, and you experience something. Like, say, for example, a miscarriage. And then someone comes along and you bump into them and they talk to you and they go, well, I had a miscarriage. And you can actually go, well, actually, I've had one. Did you feel like this? Did you feel like that? Because what you do is you connect with people through your feelings. Absolutely spot on, totally get it. So it's clear to me now, and my message is that my clear is I'm here. Took me a long time to learn about love in all its different forms: love, hate, jealousy, joy. But it's also here, my clear is here to work in the spirit to help and raise people's vibration, and that's what it is. So you spot on and totally get it. I love that, love that, absolutely, and I'm really glad that resonates you. Actually, Jem, I think you didn't you buy my deck. I'm sure you're one of the beautiful people who bought my deck. I'm sure you are. So thank you. You support me so much, Jem. I do appreciate it. It's lovely when beautiful people come on and join me. Yes, Rosemary, earth, air, fire, water or spirit, if you want a card. Earth, air, fire, water or spirit. So I'm just going to flick through the comments in case someone has put on that they want a card and what they want. It's not letting me go back. No, I'm so needed that reassurance. Thank you, beautiful. You are anytime, and like I said, people are welcome if they want to have a chat. You know, my messenger is always open. And yeah, you are beautiful. You are beautiful. You're amazing. I love it. I know. I thought you were one of my beautiful people who bought my cards. But often, you know, when you do a card reading, this is for anyone. When you lovely, many thanks. When you do a reading for yourself, it's very difficult because you're reading in what you want to hear. And if you get a card and you think, nah, don't want it, fire, Jeanette says fire. And it's like, and it's often when you see the message and it's like, nah, because you were told. So I often go and have someone else to do a reading for me as well. So that's why as a reader, I get people to read for me, because when I read it, I read what I want to hear. I read what I want to hear. I don't actually sit and then I go, no, the card is saying this and I don't want to hear it. But when someone else is telling me it's that, you know. Of course, Sammy, all you have to say is earth, air, fire, water or spirit. And I would love to do you one, Sammy. So fire for Jeanette. Fire for my beautiful Jeanette, who when I used to go live was on nearly all the time joining me. So let's do a fire. Oh, I have the courage to say, and it's in capitals, so I'm going to do it in capitals. So this is Jeanette's card. I have the courage to say yes. I have the courage to say yes. What are you sitting on the fence about? What are you doubting yourself that you can't do it and you're thinking I'd like to do it? What is it, you know, you want to say yes? And it's like, you know, you want to say yes. It's like if someone's asking you to do something that really is out of alignment, and this is the opposite, and you say, well, actually, because you're saying yes to your out of alignment. If someone's asking you to do something and you don't really want to do it, and it's really out of alignment, you're going to say yes to your own alignment. You're going to say, yes, I do not want to do this. And I know that's sort of like, hang on, if someone wants me to do something and I don't want to do it, and I really don't want to do it, why am I got to say yes? What you're saying yes is you're listening to your body. And your body is saying, I don't want to do it. And you're going, yeah, that's true. Yes, that is really true. I do not want to be doing what doing. You know, I do not want. And so, yeah, I'm not going to do it. Or the job I'm doing at the moment. You know what? Yeah, however. So this is what it's all about. But what is it that you're sitting on the fence about? That you're going, should I do this? You know, should I go to Spain for my holiday? Oh, I don't know. Should I? I do have the money, but I'm not sure whether I should go to Spain or not. The answer is yes. Should I buy Julie-Sian's book on Saturday? Yes! Everyone, you should be buying my book on Saturday. Oh dear, there you go. That's the things. I hope that makes sense to you, Jeanette. And our beautiful Sammy, another one who's always supporting me, Sammy. I'm so grateful. You said spirit, and so many of you popped on this week. And I know I've not been doing my lives. There has been a reason, as most of you know, that for the last 6 months I've been busy writing my book and it working up to Saturday. And there is one thing. I read the book through my paper, and I found 2 spelling mistakes. What? And I can't do anything about it until Saturday when it goes live, and then I can go and re-upload the script. So anyone who orders the book on Saturday morning, you might find a special edition. Because if you order it first thing in the morning, you might find your book may have this spelling mistake in it. I'd keep it because it would be very, very valuable, because books with errors in it become very, very valuable. And then what I'm going to do is 1 minute after midnight, I can actually re-upload the new script with the corrected spelling. I can't believe it. But that's me with dyslexia. I knew I was going through it, and then I thought, I know, I'll read my whole book. And I spotted these 2 spelling mistakes. One of them, some people probably won't spot it because I read the book a couple of times and it was only just like I spotted it. I'm doing Your Spirit in 2 seconds, but this other one I went, oh my god, once I saw it I couldn't unsee it. So yes, anyone who buys it like 1 minute past midnight will get a script that is wrong, but if you wait until a couple of hours later, which is about 8 o'clock when you all get up, hopefully the new uploaded scripts. So right, Sammy asked for spirit. So oh, I like this one. So this is for Sammy, spirit. Sorry why I go quiet, who I am. And the other thing is when I do card readings for an individual person, so this one is for Sammy and it says spirit, but other people who are watching may feel connected to that card as well, because you're on here for a purpose. So these are all, even though this is an individual message for Sammy, as is her own individual card, Jem or anyone else, Jeanette, may feel aligned to the message as well, and that's perfectly all right because we're all aligned to the energy. So this is spirit. I love myself for who I am. Sammy, you are amazing. You are beautiful. And I think sometimes we all do this, not every time, but sometimes we do put ourselves down. Sometimes we do doubt ourselves. Sometimes we feel we're not enough. Sometimes we're trying to impress someone, or no matter how hard you do, you think, oh, are they ever going to be proud of me? I put 150% into this, or and it's just like you'll never. And it's like, why are you trying to appease someone else? We will never ever come up to, even if someone has, say, a parent or an uncle or a boss has a value of you, and even if you go way and above, no matter what you do, for some people will never be enough. And you've got to learn that you love yourself for who I am. And if someone doesn't love you, like for me, they go, oh, you got a terrible laugh. Well, tough shit, because that's who I am. This is my laugh. Oh, I don't like your sarcasm. Well, tough shit. That's who I am. I'm sarcastic. I have sarcastic humour. I'm witty. If someone says, I don't like you because you work with angels. Well, that's fine. I don't like people who are into punk rock. It's just... but I let them live. But I'm not going to change my life and start listening to heavy metal or punk rock just because it will make you happy. It will make me unhappy because I can't stand it. But there again, they might go, I don't like meditation music, and that's fine. And that's okay. But I'm happy with myself. So I love myself for who I am. And What Carrie does the book come in under Amazon? I think it's Mind, Body and Spirit. What you need to do is you look for, when you go, you type in book and Julie-Sian. That's all you need to type in, book, Julie-Sian. Because it's come under, it goes under all sorts of different categories, okay? Amazon bungs it under categories, and it will probably be under Wicca or Pagan or something. But if you type in, if you type in, type in book and then type in Julie-Sian, separate words, not hyphenated, and it will come up. That will come up. So that's the easiest way of finding it. Or if you type in lunar reflections, it might come up. Okay, so this is spirit. I love myself for who I am. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. You're welcome, Sammy, because you are enough. You are more than enough. You are perfect. You are unique. And don't change for anyone else. If you yourself wants to change, like, you know what, I think I'll go on a fruit diet this week, that's fine. But don't go and change like me. I won't change my laugh because it may irritate one person, but someone else used to say, oh, we love your laugh, it's brilliant. So yeah, you love yourself and you're amazing. Is there anybody here who would like a card and hasn't had a card? Just tell me earth, air, fire, water or spirit. And as I said, I had a dream, I believed, I actioned and I achieved. And this was done April 3 years ago on my 60th birthday. And this Saturday, my second dream of having a book print, and like I said, this one is already in print, Did You Make Your Bed? My main book, Lunar Reflections, is coming out on Saturday. And like I said, hopefully by the time you get up Saturday morning, like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, the new script will have been uploaded. And if you do spot the spelling mistake, Well done you. Let me know. Please don't ask for your money back. Or you can always complain to things and then they'll send you another. But yeah. Is there anybody else watching who would like a card and hasn't had a card? Who will? So tomorrow I will be live. Tomorrow is Thursday, yes. And I was contemplating, because we're heading towards a full moon in a Libra, I was contemplating that perhaps I might read the full moon in Libra meditation. I always get put down by Mother, but thank you for that. You know what? When people put you down, it's because you are shining your light and it is a mirror back and it's showing her imperfections. And it is a sign of jealousy because you are this wonderful, amazing person. And do you know what? If it makes your mother feel better inside to put you down, let her. As Mel Robinson says, let them. But it is down to you to choose how you feel and choose to how you react. And the more you react and put a barrier up, the more she's going to put you down. And people like that love it because they're in control. So what you need to do is don't get into a conversation. If you do something you're proud of and she starts putting you down, just listen to it and you go, thank you, Mother, for your comments, and walk away. Do not go back at her. Do not get into an argument. Do not defend yourself. You do not need to defend yourself or validate whatever. If your mother feels that she needs to put you down because your mother has got her own insecurity. I'm not knocking her. I'm not putting her down, but I'm trying to help you. She has her own insecurities. And because you are shining your beautiful light, this is showing up her darkness that is within her. And that is why. So how can we counteract it? You don't react to what she says. You can hear what she says and you can just go, thank you, thank you, thank you, and walk away. Do never, ever, ever validate or put up an argument, because no matter what you say, she is not going to hear. Does that make sense, Sammy? So try turning the tables on her, because while you're allowing her to put you down, or you think she is putting you down, she's not putting you down. It's her way of controlling you, because she wants to be above you now, and she doesn't, and you are up here, and she wants to bring you down below her vibration. Don't react. Do not react. Does that make sense to you, Sammy, at all? And like I said, I'm not putting your mother down. There's lots of people do this. You know, people put you down. Oh, you're not good. I mean, I had people who put me off. You know, what do you want to write a book for? What do you want to write your card deck for? You'll never make a lot of money. This is from someone, a family member. Why are you creating your card deck? What do you want to do that for? You'll never make money. You'll never become famous from it. And it's like, and I still did it because I did it for myself. So I just went, oh, well, thank you for those comments. And then I tried to sort of validate and go, well, I didn't want to be rich and famous. And they go, why do you want to do it? And I said, because I want to. I want to. And then I don't talk about it anymore with them, because they still go, you know, I don't know why you wanted to create. Because I wanted. I had a dream, I believed, I actioned, and I achieved. Yes, it does. Thank you very much. And if I'd listened to them, I'd gone, all right, I won't bother making my cards then. Because to them, they thought, because I wanted this, I want to become famous and things like that. It wasn't, and this isn't for me to, if it does become an Amazon top 10, brilliant. If I go on telly and if I do a book tour, brilliant. But I haven't written the book for that reason. I wrote the book because I wanted to. And so do not validate. So that's what it goes. So hopefully it works. And Sammy, if you want to have a chat, want a mentoring session or anything where we can help put some a plan of action in to make you stronger, because the first time you do it, she's got to go, what? And then you're going to doubt yourself. So if you want to have some chats or anything like that, but you are amazing. You are enough. And like I said, your light is just shining up her darkness. And when you live your life, usually people, when you start going, oh, I want to do this and I'm going to do that, because, oh, I wouldn't do that, it's because you're showing that you took the opportunity and they were afraid to take their own opportunities. Oh, you know, it's all right for you. You can go off to university. I never had the chance. Well, whatever age you can do the open university. My mother, at the age of 70, did an open university course. Okay, so when people go, oh, you had you do what, and I haven't, and go, well, actually, there are opportunities, but they're just stories. I hope that makes sense. Is there anybody else who's watching would like a card? If not, we'll could almost finish there. Mind, body, earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. If anyone drops on, otherwise, yes, like I said, tomorrow. I will probably, I might, I'm just thinking about it, is to talk about the meditations. All the meditations that are in the book are available on my YouTube channel, Julie-Sian 777. Talk to you soon, and thank you. You're welcome. And so, yeah, and so I think I might do the meditation tomorrow, which is weird. So if you pop on and I'm going, don't answer, it's probably we're doing the middle meditation. That's my thinking for tomorrow. Right, thank you everyone who joined me tonight. It's been absolutely amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, the deck, I Dreamed, I Believed, I Action Achieved, is only available on my website, www.juliesian.co.uk. We've got no longer available on Amazon. Great news. But have an amazing evening, whatever you want to do. Don't forget the Facebook group, Lunar Reflections. I will put the link to the Facebook group if you want to join in all the fun. And the book is out on Saturday. Have a great evening. Take care. Namaste.